All right, so hello everyone, and welcome to this monthly reading. So I got a couple of things that I want to cover before we begin. So I am working on a Toltec Shaman initiation course online. So I hopefully will be launching this sometime mid-November or possibly late November. I've done this before, but on Facebook, but I feel like it should be in its own, website, and so that people could access it anytime they need to review the material. So the plan is to start initiating more Toltec shamans on the path. And this is just the first initiation. The second level or second initiation would be for teaching, okay, the ways of the Toltec shaman. So this one's just for practitioners, or those who want to use Toltec shamanism as a tool for their businesses, spiritually based businesses, energy healing practices, things like that, okay? So this is going to be a monthly fee of $45. And then we also have an in-person initiation retreat that we're going to do in Sedona next year. So this is a 10-month commitment. Everything's online. We will have weekly lesson plans over Zoom conference, and that'll be uploaded onto the website for those who did not make it to watch and do the exercises within the video. And so this is just what it is. It's just an online course for 10 months straight. And then we do the initiation after the 10 months is over in Sedona. The initiation fees are going to be, I would say, $400 for the initiation fee that can be paid throughout the 10 months that you're going to class. So it could be spread out. The payment could be spread out. But it has to be paid prior to, or a month prior to the initiation retreat, okay? So these fees are for the tools that you will need during the class. So it's going to be for any, special tools that we use for the initiates, as well as for, your lodging, your food, and transportation to and from the airport, not the flight. Okay, so you guys are going to have to pay that on your own, but everything else is going to be provided for throughout the course, to include during the retreat. Okay, so anyway, that's what I'm going to be working on for this month. So if you guys are interested in that, shoot me an email at starryari333@gmail.com. All right, Scorpio, here is your reading for the month. So the first card represents the first week of November, which is November 1st to the 8th. November 1st to the 8th. This one represents the second week, which is November 9th to the 15th. This one's November 16th to the 22nd, and this is the final week, the 23rd to the 30th, okay? So the energy overall for this month is justice. What I feel about this energy is more or less bringing in information from the past. Maybe there was things that you had to figure out. I would say, intuitively speaking, you were given this information, but now it is becoming kind of like a revelation in your current life, where you're getting information from people, possibly from even the person or the people who have done you wrong, Scorpio, and you already knew intuitively that this is what they were up to, and that's why you decided to move away from them. You decided to stay away from them because of the betrayals or whatever it is that they were up to or whatever it is that they did. Okay, so good on you for acting quickly and removing yourself from those situations and from those people. But now I feel like this whole month is about revelation for you, so that you can have peace of mind. And so that you can, instead of focusing energy there, you can refocus the energy towards really creating what you want to create in your life, okay? And really bringing in the people who deserve your love, okay, Scorpio? So that's what the Justice card represents for this month, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and look at what we have for the first week. So this is for Monday and Tuesday. Page of Air, Two of Air for Wednesday and Thursday, and then for the weekend, the Four of Air. And then you have a guide that's going to assist you with this energy, which is a white eagle. So here we are. So the Page of Air, what I'm seeing here is, again, like I said before, information coming in. Some of the information that you're going to be receiving is, you know, kind of like right on the money with your intuition. But the little details that you didn't really pick up intuitively are going to be kind of like the pieces of the puzzle that were missing. And in so many ways, I feel like a lot of the information was manipulated by those around you, because they're trying not to hurt you or make you angry or things like that. So there's a lot of things that were not... a lot of details that were not given to you, okay? And because we are still in Scorpio season, the season of shadow, that's what I like calling it, because we have to really dig deep and look at our shadows as well as the shadows of other people. I feel like you in particularly were looking for this, okay? You were trying to figure out this information, because whatever you were told didn't feel right, okay? It felt like there is more to something. And so the Page of Air is revealing this for you. And yes, there's gonna be, you're gonna have to plan or strategize, I would say, to try to get yourself, you know, away from these people completely, and whomever else was revealed too. I feel like there are people who were conspiring against you, Scorpio. I wouldn't say like it's more or less like they're gullible and they've listened to the other party and didn't even bother asking you questions, and so they're conspiring against you, Scorpio. That's how it feels. It feels like it's a kind of like a he said she said scenario. And because of that, because of how gullible these people are, it's not that hard for you to just be like, okay, fine, I'm leaving, you know, like I'm leaving all this behind because I don't deserve to be treated this way, okay? I feel like it's a definitely in an environment where it's either friendships or even co-workers, like whomever you are around, like they conspire against you because you actually do the work. You actually are, you know, in good with the higher ups, you know, things like that, and they're jealous, okay? So anyway, moving on, we have the Two of Air here for Wednesday and Thursday. And so this is all about making choices for yourself. Okay, making sure that you, whatever's going on here, whatever information you're receiving, you're gonna make a choice on how to move forward with that information given. Okay, so I feel like here, you know, you do tend to not want to change things radically in your life, especially when it comes to your finances, I would say, your career. But I feel like you have to move on. Like, I feel like if the environment is this toxic in wherever you're at, I feel like you have to move on for your own benefit. I feel like things are going to open up for you financially speaking. Like there's going to be opportunities coming in for you to either choose to move on to a different, location, whether it is a home or a place of work, or even, opening up your own business to stay away from people like this. But I feel like it's happening. I feel like you're already planning this. It's been in your mind for a while, but now it's kind of like the two of air is, showing that you're not moving forward because there's some type of fear behind all of this. Okay, so we have to discover what the deal is. What are you afraid of? What's holding you back? What's keeping you there? Okay, you have to figure that out, and then weighing your options too, and seeing what is available to you so that you can move on with your life. Okay, I feel as soon as you decide to move forward here, you're gonna have a lot of abundance come in. The universe is going to have your back no matter what, but I feel like it's definitely going to be apparent to you that you should have done this when all this drama began. Okay, so moving on to the weekend, we have the Four of Air. So it's time for you to take some time to meditate on these changes that you want to make, on the possibility of you moving away or changing careers, or changing locations where you make money, things like that, or even opening up your own business. So the Four of Air is all about taking some time for you, meditating and making a plan, and even like if you need to take some rest, go on a spa day, do something that makes you happy and helps you relax. Okay, so that you can clear your mind. Okay, so that you can make a plan. So let's move on to the White Eagle. So the White Eagle is all about the ancestral spirits. And so when I connect to White Eagle, he is all about making sure that we do things for ourselves. But in so many ways, when we do things for ourselves, and things that are challenging, things that feel like are I would say scary for us, in so many ways we're breaking a cycle of fear, a pattern of toxicity with our own ancestor and lineage. We're healing that about our lineage, about ourselves too. So anytime we do healing for ourselves, we do it for the collective. We do it for our own families. And Scorpio, I feel like for you, the challenges that rise up for you are a lineage connection, where, if you have self-doubt, if you have, if you're afraid to move forward with your life, when it comes to your career and the way that you make money, especially if it's a spiritual pursuit or a spiritually based business, I feel that has a connection to your lineage. Maybe there's a possibility that there's a lot of sensitives in your family, or there was, generationally speaking, and the fear was to reveal that to others. Maybe the spiritually based business is a fear for you because you're tapping into something from the lineage, some type of I would say persecution. That's what I'm hearing. Persecution of your kind, and so it brings you into fear because you're thinking, oh my God, I might not be safe. And that being said, White Eagle says you're safe. You're safe, you're protected. This is not like back then, this is not what your ancestors went through, this is not, gonna be that way at all. Okay, this is more this year, actually this whole generation is more accepting of your gifts, of your uniqueness, of your abilities. And so I feel like you definitely need to do some healing around that if it's coming up in that manner. Okay, and you could ask White Eagle to assist you with it. All right, so that's all I have for you guys for this week. So we're gonna move on to the next week. So the second week of November. All right. See, we have November 9th to the 15th right here. So this is for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then finally your guide for this week, okay? So the assistance that you're gonna have for the energy to maneuver through the week. So Scorpio, we have the 3 of air. I feel like this is residual energy from the past week. To me, it feels like when you let go of something or let go of other people or, you know, friendships, things like that, it really is hard for you, especially because you may not reveal this to them, but privately you are struggling because you feel like you feel like abandoned, you feel like you weren't accepted completely, and it does hurt. You know, it does hurt not being accepted completely by the people that you know, work with or that you were friends with, you know, things like that. But it also feels like it's a time for healing. So any residual feelings when it comes to what's happening from the past or what happened in the previous week, the toxic cycles that you had with people at work or with friendships, this is a time for healing that, okay? And just take your time on Monday and Tuesday to do that, to really reinforce your boundaries, not in the way that you don't let anybody else in, but in the way that you understand that, hey, those were toxic, those were unhealthy. I gave too much of myself and I received nothing in return. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. That's how the cycle was usually with your relationships with these people. Okay, so moving on to the 5 of water. So this is again kind of like a standstill, a little bit of a standstill here with the flow of what direction you want to go. But it also is, if you are still struggling with making a choice of whether or not you're gonna move forward with your life when it comes to moving locations or making a plan to go into a different field or career or even, you know, creating your own business, things like that. The reason why there's a standstill is because there's still a little bit of energy that is, you know, that you're placing in the unknown, or the fear of the unknown. You don't know how things are gonna get for you. Like if you choose to move forward, you don't know how that future is gonna look. Okay, so because you're comfortable where you're at, I wouldn't say comfortable completely. It's more like you're so used to it, you're used to the environment, that when you think you're gonna move forward, you're afraid that you're gonna run into a similar environment, or possibly a worse environment. Stop thinking that way. Okay, stop thinking that way, because this is where you're at, the 5 of water. So because you're thinking about like, oh my God, it's like worst case scenario, they're saying you're not seeing the good in your choice of moving forward. You're not seeing the positivity in that. And the positivity in that is that you are finally closing or ending chapters of toxicity, of work environments that are toxic for you, of, you know, life environments that are toxic for you. Okay, so that's what the positive that you need to focus on. Okay, that you are, you know, really strong. Okay, and that strength is going to propel you forward to making those choices. All right, so moving on for the weekend, you got the Queen of Air. So this is all about making a choice, making sure that you release or remove things that are no longer serving you, and having a more of like a honest conversation with yourself, or even looking for a person who is not immediately attached to the outcome of what's going on in your life, an objective type of person who's really intelligent and who could help you and assist you with making a plan of action to really seal the deal when it comes to you moving forward. You know, I feel like it's someone that is gonna know exactly what to do for you, like where to look for a job, or has connections in that way to get you hired somewhere better, or even if you were planning and creating your own business, someone who's already in a similar business and can tell you like, okay, this is what you need to do legally speaking for your particular location, and this is how the taxes are going to work, and this is how much money you're going to need to open it up, all this stuff, right? So I feel like you have this person right there and they're just waiting for you to ask for assistance, okay? So this is kind of like the planning phase. So this is where you go for assistance, okay? So moving on to the Miriam. So the Miriam is all about choosing to forgive yourself for really allowing this to go on in your environment, you know, really allowing the toxicity of people to affect you. So choosing to forgive that is important for you to heal yourself, and so you can get into this motion of moving forward, okay? And so that being said, remember that healing within you has a ripple effect, okay? It does affect others around you. So if you are miserable, if you're unhappy, if you're constantly upset or depressed because someone's doing something fucked up to you at work or even at home, Scorpio, it does affect someone else. It does affect, because you have a very strong energy field. It does ripple through you and affect others around you. It affects their moods too. So if you're happy, they're happy. If you're upset, they're upset, you know, because they have empathy, and you do too, but yours is really strong and it's overpowering as well. And so that being said, you got to get out of this area in your life. You have to do things that are, you know, are going to make you happy. You have to do things that you're passionate about, because if you have family around you, or if you have children, or if you have best friends, you know, things like that, or whatever else, it affects them because they want to see you happy. Okay, they know that you deserve happiness and they want that for you. And as soon as you improve these circumstances here, then things with them will improve even more. Okay, it feels like you are definitely having an effect on them too. So that being said, you know, Miriam can help you with that, help you with understanding these situations better, and help you, you know, release them so that you can be more heart-centered, or be in a state of bliss, high frequency, so you can move forward with your life, okay, and really bring in abundance and prosperity and all of the miracles that you deserve, Scorpio, okay? So moving on to the third week. So we have November 23rd to, November 16th to the 22nd. My bad. All right, so here we are. Monday and Tuesday, 6 of air. Wednesday and Thursday, Page of Earth. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the 3 of Earth. And then you have El Moria as your guide for this week. Okay, so here we are. So the 6 of air is kind of like a breakthrough to me. That's what it feels like. It's like, wow, you finally decided to move forward. You finally decided to heal what needed to be healed so you can move on. And now things are looking up. Now this cycle has, like, it feels like the cycle is slowly closing, you know, and then and all of the, you know, information coming from it, all of the I would say experience is coming into you, and you're creating you know, kind of like a stronger ties with people around you, and things are just looking better. And I feel like in this area right here, let's see how the horse is on a boat and he's moving away. I feel like this represents you moving away. If it's like you finally moving away from the toxic environments that you were in, Scorpio, and that's awesome. So moving on to Wednesday and Thursday, you have the Page of Earth. So this is all about success as well as monetary gains, to include you know, a new location or a new area or a new career, or a new area of study, a new career. So I feel this is you, you know, taking your time and learning something new. Maybe you got a new job and you're learning, you know, the location, like who's in charge of what and who can you go to for what, you know, all of the ins and outs of the new location. And or if it's, you know, you creating your business, it's understanding how to run it, how to schedule your time properly, and or even, you know, like how to make I would say how to make the environment yours. Okay, so this is definitely a good energy. And then you have the Three of Earth, and this is all about, you know, like being recognized, okay, about, you know, getting abundance, getting awarded, you know, things like that. So if you're in a new job, I feel like you're gonna get recognized soon for all the hard work. Even, you know, it's like you just hit the ground running, so to speak, in your new location, and the bosses are super impressed with you. Everyone's super impressed with you, even your coworkers, and they're just like, wow, you know, thanks for being here. And so like being super grateful for you being there. And or it does feel, if it's a new business, you being recognized publicly by possibly a customer, like saying, God, go to her, you know, she's so great, or he's so great, whatever. Okay, so I feel like it's definitely recognition for all of the stuff that you've done. Even the universe giving you a pat on the back by giving you something that you've wanted for a very long time, you know, so it's like a gift or a miracle happening here. Okay, so here we go with El Moria. So he's gonna help you navigate through this energy. So he's kind of like the universe, where he's telling you, you know, all of this movement forward that you're doing, you know, going into the location that you're finally going to be appreciated in, you know, you're going to be protected regardless. Okay, you're going to have everything that you've ever wanted, Scorpio. The universe has your back here. Okay, and you're going to see this play out through your interactions that are positive, that are loving, with, you know, coworkers or, you know, customers coming in. Okay, so he says that, you know, regardless of what happened in the past, that's not coming back here. Okay, it's not coming back here because you let that go. So we're moving on. You know, all the shadow work that you did for Scorpio season it's definitely gonna benefit you in the end, because you've let go, you've healed, you're moving forward. Okay, and so this is actually like the energy of transition as well. So we're transitioning this week from Scorpio energy to Sagittarius, and so the Sagittarius energy is, you know, surrounded with luck, with wisdom, as well as you know, just fun, you know. And so it feels like you're definitely stepping in from shadow to that you know, Sagittarius energy, and it's going to be really great. Okay, so moving on to your final week. All right, so we have Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and this is your energy guide for the week. So here we are, Scorpio. You have the Ace of Earth, so a new beginning, and I feel like a financial windfall coming in for you. So making big bucks here, okay? Making big money here, all right? And it's like, because you finally ended those chapters, you know, like of just giving too much to others and not receiving in return. So now you're here, you're at that receiving area where you're allowing yourself to receive help, receive money from the universe, you know, things like that. So because of that, because you're so open to receiving love and abundance, the universe has decided to give you, you know, an opportunity for you to expand on your career as well as business. I feel like this is an opportunity for you to really step it up and really make the money that you desire to make without you know, feeling like you're falling apart or feeling stressed out, you know. So it's like, to me, it's a promotion, okay? So look out for that, okay, for the beginning of the week, okay? So moving on, we have Wednesday and Thursday, the Six of Fire. So victory, good news. So I feel like this is definitely, you know, income awards coming in, like you getting that position of authority at work, you know, getting hired as I feel like it's a managerial position, meaning that you're supervising people and you're getting more money for it, as well as you have more responsibility, but it's not in the way that you don't like it. Like, it's in a way that you thrive under it, okay? Or this is even if you have your, you know, small business that you open, this is like you being recognized again for all, you know, what you're doing. You know, maybe you're gonna be interviewed, or maybe you'll be on TV, or maybe there's gonna be someone who is on TV that's gonna see you and it's gonna be like, oh, you know, tell their friends, like, she's a, you know, this person, he's awesome at what he does and things like that. And so you'll get an influx of more customers, more prestigious, you know, type of customers, I would say, and things like that. So it's really positive here. So moving on to the Nine of Earth. So here you are now, enjoying the fruits of your labor, really enjoying life, really enjoying, you know, like what you're doing, you know, as well as the money that you're receiving and the new friendships that you've made. So this is what I call the rich bitch card. And so here you are, you know, being your luxurious self, super abundant energy. So congratulations on that. Okay. So here we go, the Shekinah. So the Shekinah is the feminine energy of creator. So that being said, is very empowering in helping you release or unleash your true self, your true light, to really step into who you really are and who you are meant to be in this world, okay? And really step into that that throne that was there for you for a very long time. So all of this is going to happen as soon as you decide to make it happen, I would say, Scorpio. So it's all about you, okay? Since the beginning, everything is you. You take action in the way that you want, in the direction that you want your life to be, and bam, you know, you become this glorious Scorpio energy that is definitely building an empire, okay? So justice would be served completely through the month, and justice is also about balancing, okay? And so I feel like everything is just going your way, okay, this month, as soon as you decide to make that happen. All right, so that's all I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this helps, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.